Hey, I just got done with the meeting and I wanted to share a little bit. It was a great conversation, especially when it got to the point of investing in real estate. And real estate is such a hot topic right now, everywhere you go, especially here in California. And this individual mentioned that, hey, it's impossible for a single individual living in California to get into real estate. I pushed back a little bit because, yes, it is hard, maybe even super difficult, but I don't think it's impossible. It would be impossible if you're not making enough and you're looking at a high-end, luxurious side of the state or the city that you're in. Yes, it would be impossible because your income doesn't match the house, the fantasy that you have. It would still be possible, though, if you lowered your expectations and maybe look at other places that would fit your income and your current financial picture. Yes, would it be difficult? Yeah. Would it be hard? Yes. Would you need to talk to a professional? Absolutely. But it's not impossible. And essentially, that conversation led to this, which I'm going to try to tie what I'm learning in Romans chapter 12. The men in our church have this group. It's called Men of the Word. And each Tuesday we meet bright and early, 5:30 in the morning, to talk about godly things. And specifically this semester, we're talking about Romans 12. And in Romans 12, verse 2, it says that do not conform yourself to this world, but be transformed by renewing your mind. And so I challenged the individual that I was talking to renew their minds in the way that they're looking at things. And yes, this is a little bit superficial because it's real estate, but so much of the things that the world is telling us, the media, the so-called professionals out there, the talking heads, all the things, all the noise, all the confusion that's out there, it can be so overwhelming. That overwhelming idea, overwhelming feeling, it may lead people to confusion and maybe even to a point where they would say, oh, it's impossible to do something because whatever the world is telling us. And so I challenge you with this, and that is to renew your mind. More importantly, not just the superficial things, but more importantly, on the spiritual things. Renew your mind. Don't conform yourself to this world, because this world, because of the fall, it is evil. It is, and you already feel this. Anywhere you look today, there's some sort of evil. There's some sort of wickedness. So don't conform yourself to this world, which is evil and wicked. Transform yourself, transform your way of thinking, your life, and ask the Holy Spirit to renew your mind, renew your heart, so that you are focusing on the spiritual things, not the things of the flesh. I challenge you this week to think of how you view things now, and I challenge you to transform that in a good way, in a way that glorifies God, in a way that honors God. And that's through the Word. That's being in the Word. That is meditating in the Word. That's by praying. So I challenge you to not conform yourself to this world, but transform your mind towards spiritual things.